Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft Survival Let's Play episode. My name is Ramses and we are in the Nether. As you can see, I'm doing some quartz mining here at the beginning of the episode. Just in the Nether, getting some XP, getting some quartz, hanging out, you know, like you do. Looks like there's actually some more down there I want to get. I'm going to have to jump for it. Oop. Ouch. Ooh, that hurt my feet. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I'm getting some quartz mined up right now, and I'm just hanging out in the Nether, because there's some projects I want to work on in here today. You can kind of see the beginnings of it over there, because I've started working on it in between episodes. I'll let you guys guess as to what that could be, unless it's the name of the thumbnail. It might be the name of the thumbnail. Sorry, like the name of the episode, and like there might be a picture of it in the thumbnail. Haven't decided yet what I'm going to do for the picture. Okay, is it just me, or do the pigmen look different? He looks different. Huh. Well, that's pretty weird. Not really sure what that is. It's like a different, like, skin for them. Interesting. Well, I wonder why that's the case. I don't think I changed anything. Maybe it's... No, I don't have an update. That's pretty weird. Okay, well... let's actually head back over to our base right now. I was just finishing up doing some quartz mining that I was doing in between episodes, and I figured I was going to head back home now. So, we are back over here in the overworld, and I'm thinking that might finally be time to get rid of some of this evil right here that's been, you know, eating around our nether portal. I'm not really sure why the nether portal has been spreading lately. Clearly, there's some kind of dark magic coming through from the Nether that's been infecting our world, but I vote we try to go through and prune some of it away. And ideally, this won't take too long. Just try to get here. I'll start with some more soul sand. Oh, I dug too much dirt away. I don't want to do that. But yeah, I'm thinking getting rid of some of this. It could be one of the things we do in this episode as well. I kind of want to just keep getting the soul. What on earth is this? Okay, so it turns out there's a chest underneath one of the pieces of soul sand here by our nether portal with a book and quill in it. Okay, I'm interested. I'm a little curious what's going on here. Before I do that though, I actually do want to pick up this nether rack. I mean, I guess I don't really need it. It's pretty cheap. Anyway, sorry. Let's read this book and quill. I'm definitely very intrigued here about what the message is from the evil nether infection. Here we go. If you wish to see Harold again, head north. Okay. Okay. Well, that's weird. That's really weird. I don't entirely know what to... Okay, so, well, a little bit of backstory. For those of you who do not remember, Harold was our like, apprentice. We were a wizard, and he was our apprentice. We were teaching him potions in episode 8. And, now... Well, he disappeared, and we assumed he got turned into a zombie or something, and then burnt alive, or got killed somehow. This is... kind of big news, actually. I guess we're gonna put this book somewhere up here for now. Just throw the book in there. Yeah, that's really weird. I'm not entirely sure what to think about all that. It said to head north, so which way is north? I think... I can't see this. Okay, the sun's going right there. Where is it going? It's headed that way, which makes that... Right? What does that make that? West? I don't know. Let's actually just look at the, Okay, so we are currently... No, this way is west. Is the sun moving the other direction? I can't tell if it's the clouds or the sun moving. Anyways, that makes this over here north. So we need to head off in that direction. Does it just me or... Look at that. The water is a different color over there. You can just... Okay, let's get a boat. Let's get a boat and let's head that direction to figure out what the heck's going on. I got my hands on a dark oak boat, and I'm thinking maybe we start heading north then. I'm not sure. It said if we want to see Harold again. I assumed Harold was dead, and I'd been kind of worried about him. And now, oh my gosh, yeah, look at the water. It's a completely different... Oh my goodness, look at that. Okay. This is pretty creepy and weird. This is really, really quite strange. It seems the Nether has infected... Oh, look at the color of the trees. They're gross. Oh my goodness. This place is ugly. What on earth is this? Is this... That looks like it's bone block. Flaming bones? Piles of flaming bones and netherrack and soul sand and... Is there... Look at... Oh my goodness, look at this stuff. Do we have any block... No, we don't have any blocks on us, really. Maybe we can get some in a second. What is in here? A pig. Okay. Harold? Oh my god. Okay, don't let him escape. First off, Harold... Okay, so Harold was not a pig. Harold is a villager. But this says that Harold is a pig. How did Harold get turned into a pig? Oh my goodness, and who put all of this here? Someone must have... This is clearly some kind of evil ritual or space or something. I don't want to... I mean, I guess Harold's not going to go anywhere. As long as he doesn't walk in the fire, he should be fine. Oh my goodness. Look at all of this. Flaming bones and evil swamp trees and netherrack and netherwart blocks. Like, this place... Something really evil has clearly happened here, and obviously happened here because someone turned Harold into a pig, and that's why he's been missing. I assumed that he got killed and eaten by a zombie. I was about to have a funeral service for him, and now all of a sudden I find out he gets turned into a pig? Oh my goodness, okay. Whew. I gotta think about this for a minute. Before we go any further, I want to put out these fires to make sure that... I can't reach the top of it. To make sure that Harold doesn't get burnt alive and turned into pork chops while we're here. I think that's best. It's so hard to walk on the soul sand. This is so crazy. I don't even understand what's going on here at all. Alright, I put out all the fires except for the one up there, which I can't quite reach yet. And I'm thinking... that this isn't okay. I'm gonna need to tear this whole place down. We need to get rid of all of this evil before it grows any further. Clearly, the trees have been infected. They're this gross, ugly green color. Everything's on fire. There's this giant, like, crack in the ground. You can kind of see it all centered around this altar right here, which, I mean, maybe it was used to turn him into a pig. I don't know. Some evil magic was used. I honestly don't know where it's coming from. We're going to have to look into this in the future, but for the time being, I think we need to tear this down. I put Harold in a boat so that we don't lose him, but also, as I was digging down, I found another chest, and I haven't opened it yet. I thought I would start recording again before I open it so that you guys can see me figure out whatever's in here, but I thought I'd also tell you that I put Harold inside there. This is worrisome. I'm frankly pretty worried here. Okay, there's another book. Okay, here it goes. Harold, you don't need to hear this. I'm gonna read this over here so you don't have to hear this. I guess on top of this giant pile of bones, because that's the kind of day we're having, I guess. You thought you could kill me. You thought you could take my home from me. You will pay for what you have done. In the end, you will see my true form. Cersei. Okay, well, I'm starting to develop a theory here, guys. Let's be serious here. Let's talk about this. I'm starting to think that maybe that maybe it was a mistake taking over that witch hut in the first season. Sorry, in the first episode of this season. We kicked a witch out of her home, and it said, I mean, we killed her and took her home, and now evidently we're gonna pay for what we did. And evidently her name is Cersei, which is interesting. I didn't know she had a name when we killed her. But it seems to me like maybe she's not quite all the way dead. which could be, well, sort of not good for us. I'm gonna be honest here. Not the best news. Um, so yeah. I'm not really sure what to do about this right now. Evidently, we're gonna pay. Clearly, bad stuff is going down. Our nether portal has been infecting things, and this place is now infected. And she turned Harold into a pig. She's gonna have to pay for that. You know, she tells us we're gonna pay. She said it right here. She said, "You will pay for what you've done." Well, you know what, Cersei? I'm gonna tell you right now. You're gonna pay for what you've done. Okay? You're gonna pay for what you've done to Harold back there. That's all I have to say about that right now. I'm leaving this place behind for now. It's getting nighttime and I want to get Harold to safety. I need to pilot this boat correctly though. But yeah, I want to try to get Harold to safety. Obviously, we're going to need to somehow lure him back inside our house, I guess. And hopefully he'll stay there and be safe there. Okay, I'm getting him back upstairs the same way I got Percival up there, but in order to do that, I had to open the place up, which means Percival escaped, but it's okay, because he's going to follow the potatoes as well. We're going to get both Harold and Percival inside this place. Boom. Okay. They are now protected, and inside here, Harold is the one without a saddle, and Percival has a saddle, I guess. Also, I guess we need to put this other book and quill right here. Alright, well, now that we have Harold put away safely, and we won't lose him again, I guess it's time to move on with the rest of the episode. I haven't finished repairing any of this yet, but don't worry, I plan to. I also plan to, in between episodes, to take down the rest of that evil over there that Cersei the Witch decided to infect our world with. The jerk. Anyway, we do have a plan for this episode of something that we want to be able to accomplish, and that is going to be, for those of you who couldn't tell before when we were looking in the Nether, it's going to be making a blaze farm, so we can get lots of blaze rods and XP. That's something that I was planning on getting done, and obviously we're going to need lots of blaze rods and XP in order to make potions and better weapons and things like that, in order to take down this witch, this evil witch. Clearly we're going to have to deal with her soon. It'd be nice if we've got an XP farm before we do that, so I guess the next thing for us to be doing is to really go back and work on that blaze farm. I started working on it in between episodes. I guess I should note this blaze farm is not my own design. It is... Dude, shut up. The pigments are yelling at me. But the blaze farm is not my own design. It's by a Snocrash, who actually built some really cool and really interesting farms. I'm going to link to his tutorial in the description, and then I might also provide like a link to his channel just in general somewhere as well. He built this blaze rod for like 1.9. He built this blaze farm for 1.9, and then built it again to fix it for 1.11 and 1.12. And it should be functional for 1.12, which is what we are currently in. In the middle here is you can see it if I look underneath. This is our blaze spawner. It's one of the blaze spawners we took down in our giant nether excursion episode, like, I don't know, episode 8 or 9 or something like that. And I've put glowstone around it in order to stop them from spawning here, and this is the place where we are going to catch them, is right here. And we're going to collect them using minecarts and then crush them using a piston crusher. We're actually going to crush them to death. It's kind of hard to kill blazes, for the record, automatically, because most of the ways that things get killed automatically are with water or lava. Like, you can either like drown things or use water to elevate them and then drop them down and they can die from fall damage, or you can put them in lava, something like that. And you can't do that with blazes because lava doesn't hurt them because they're fire resistant. So they could fall into the lava lake and it wouldn't really matter. And water doesn't work in the nether, and they don't take fall damage. So it's kind of difficult to kill blazes efficiently. And we are going to use a piston crush. We're actually going to crush their heads inside a block using a piston. Yeah, and as I mentioned, link to his tutorial in the description. Those actually gonna be two different videos because he had the original version for 1.9 and then an updated version for 1.11 and 1.12. Um, I will not show you block for block how to build this because there's already a video showing how to do that. And if you want to see that, just go watch his tutorial and give him more views. But I will give you guys updates every now and then as I'm working on this. And we may not finish it in this episode. We may work on it in the next one. Or if I'm feeling good about it, we may finish the whole thing in this episode. So I guess we'll see. So I thought I would give you guys an update really quick. I've been killing ghasts and blazes and stuff like crazy. Whoa, that guy is... Oh, look at him. Is he swimming up the thing? That was crazy. Okay, anyway. I thought I would show you guys real quick what we have here. It's a whole bunch of powered rail and activator rail. And this is... I've been wanting to make this farm actually for a really long time. But I needed a lot of gold first. And so I had to wait and do... until I had enough gold available. But I'm starting to actually get to the point where... well, no, I am. I am at the point now where I'm actually able to make this thing where I had just barely enough gold to make this work. I have a little bit left over, but not much. And I thought I would just show you that this is kind of... I just give you guys a brief description of how this is going to work. The blaze will spawn, once these glowstone are gone, the blaze will spawn here and drop down to mine carts. And there's going to be one mine cart per rail right here. And they're going to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And when the blazes get up to here... The activator rails, which is what these are going to kick them off, and they're going to get picked up. It's actually going to eventually bump them up to this platform, which I need to build myself a better way too, because now that I jumped down from there, I can't reach there anymore. But anyways, it's going to split them off onto another minecart rail that's going to take them to our piston crusher. But here's just where we collect them all via minecart, which is a pretty cool system. I think it looks really cool when it's all finished and like said and done, and I think you guys are going to really enjoy it as well. Anyways, I'm going to actually get back to work, continuing to build some of the body of this thing and getting on to, like, the next steps. But yeah, I thought I would just show you guys real quick, kind of like, what I had in mind, because I know probably when I said that this was our spawn platform, it probably didn't make a lot of sense to people who are used to spawn platforms being big, flat things. But yeah, I'm going to keep working. I actually need to head... see, now I jumped down here again. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna... I'm going to keep working here just in a second. And, oh, I see blazes. Okay, they don't see me yet. Well, I guess before I start working, I'm going to take to trying to kill these blazes. But, yeah, anyways, I'll let you guys go. I'll kill these blazes, and then I'm going to get back to work. And it'll probably be... I'm probably going to record for a little while before I bring you guys back. I'm going to be much closer to being done by that time. Alright, well, I told you guys it was going to be a while before I recorded again, and I wasn't lying. It's been a little while. I made this while you guys were gone. So let's talk a little bit about how this farm works. I mentioned it a little bit, but you see we've got minecarts going down here, and they pick up the blazes that spawn in this blaze spawner inside this giant glass box that I made here. You can see them getting picked up right here. They get dropped up on this side, and then they'll get picked up again and then dropped off on this side. And that's just because of a weird function. He kind of describes it in the Snocrash, the guy who designed this farm, kind of describes it in his tutorial. And you see over here, watch these pistons. You'll watch them, there's kind of like a staggering to the way that they open. So, this one, you should see. Okay, there we go. One opens, and you see the one below closes, and then these ones close. And then the bottom one's going to open again. Or it should in just a second. There we go. And then so you watch as kind of like it catches them. And then, oh geez. I just got hit by a ghast while we were standing here. Which was fantastically fun. Anyway, okay, well, we killed the ghast. There we go. Sorry for that confusion. Anyway, oh, and he destroyed our glowstone, the jerk. Anyway, we're having ghasts galore. Anyway, so what I was saying is that the, sorry it's so loud, the blazes are really loud, so I'm trying to keep my distance from them, but also, you know, not die. Anyway, the The Nether's been pretty crazy and ridiculous and scary, but I've been managing to stay alive. I haven't died yet, so there's that. Anyways, what I was saying is, the blaze will get dropped off here after being crushed with only half a heart left, which means actually we can punch them to death. And then once we have killed them all, we collect their blaze rods in here, which we don't have a lot yet, but actually I'm planning on trying to see if we can put looting on a little sword and then use that sword to kill them and just keep a little looting sword here in order to kill them. And then we can use that to get XP and collect blaze rods. So this is basically the farm. Our next step is, you see I started building this tunnel. It's to hook it up over there. And I am going to try to do that in this episode. But I won't do it all on camera. This is really gray, basic design, but it's because the materials are cheap, and also I don't think it looks that bad. It's not the best design ever, it's not the coolest thing in the world, but it doesn't look terrible, so I'm going to keep playing around with this and seeing if I can get it over there, and that way we have a little bit better protection so we're not getting shot at by ghasts and things like that. Anyway, I guess I'll start eating some food and then start finding my way out of this place. I'm probably going to have to return home to get more supplies, but yeah, I'll see you guys soon. I was just in the process of trying to enchant this sword right here with these books, and I broke my anvil, so I'm going to have to make a new one, I guess. I don't actually remember how much we need to make an anvil. Oh, I think I just needed 4 of these instead of 5. There we go. Okay. Well, let's put this thing back away. I'll actually organize that a little bit. Okay, well then we should be able to do the rest of this. So I want Unbreaking. That cost me 7 levels. And put Sweeping Edge on there for good measure. That sword is a lot more than I really needed it to be. Let's name this thing. We're gonna name this thing the Blaze Slayer, because that's all this thing is gonna be good for right here, is Blaze Slaying. Now, when we look at this, I wanted Mending, I wanted Looting, I wanted Unbreaking, and I was sort of fond of also maybe having Sweeping Edge, but also I probably didn't really need it, but since I have the XP and I've got all the books, it's not a big problem. I didn't really need Sharpness on it, but I guess I have Sharpness on it now, so whatever. Let's actually go back and show you guys the work that I did, because I finished making the tunnel to the Blaze Farm, and then this sword obviously is for killing them. And the reason we need a sword, I mean, I mentioned to you guys that the crusher we built actually reduces them down to half a heart, which means that we really don't need a sword, but I wanted to have looting. That way we could get even more what's the word I'm looking for? Blaze rods. And so I thought it'd be nice. And this way, with a sword, we can actually injure more of them at once. Whereas punching, we can only injure 1 at a time. And this way, we'll actually be able to hurt pretty much all of them that are there. Okay, so this place looks a little bit different. Sorry, frame drop. Frame drop. We good? Okay, we're good. This part is still open, but as soon as we get in here, it's perfectly safe. And you can see I changed my format, my design just a little bit by putting in these stone brick slabs, and in this case stairs. And the part of the reason I did that actually is for this part right here, where I need to go up at a sharper angle than what the slabs were allowing me to do. When I look over here, I just used slabs, and I like the way this looks a lot better. It's a lot less cramped, it looks a lot nicer, but I needed to cut down at a pretty harsh angle to get back to the Nether portal, so I just did it with stairs. And then I actually thought this would be kind of cool to have like a little accent thing right here. There's glowstone underneath here, which is what's lighting this up, so I thought it'd be kind of cool. I thought it actually looks really cool that we don't have an obvious lighting source underneath us, but we still get a good amount of light in here. And then I know this looks like really gray and kind of dull, but I kind of liked the idea of the Nether providing the color that we need, and this just not interfering with the color scheme of the Nether, just being like a gray, I thought looked kind of nice. It still looks clean and nice. This right here is glass, so that nothing can see us. Like this ghast, he's not going to try to shoot us right now because he can't actually see us through the glass, which is great. I'm a big fan of this. So yeah, I know one thing I wanted to mention. I know that you guys haven't really get to see me actually placing blocks on camera very much in this episode, and I did that sort of purposefully. One reason was just because, oh, there's some blazes down there. Ha, guess what? They can't see me. Anyway, part of the reason that I didn't place a lot of the blocks on screen is because if you guys want to see how the blaze farm is built, you can just go look at the stuff that I'm going to link in the description for Snocrash's tutorial on how to build this blaze farm. And then the other reason is kind of because in one of our more recent episodes when I built the minecart rail system to the iron farm, that video got, I don't know, like, looking back on that video, it feels kind of boring to me because it was just like constantly like doing the same thing and running out of materials. So like on this one, I ran out of materials a lot and I had to go back and forth and keep getting more stone and doing that kind of stuff. But I thought that that part, all those bits were kind of boring, and I didn't really, you guys probably didn't need to see all that. And so instead, I just decided to kind of give you guys little progress updates as I went. And I'm just still playing with format. I'm still pretty new to this YouTube thing, and I'm still playing with the format of how I want this to kind of work out. But anyway, this is our full nether tunnel that brings us all the way over here to the blaze farm. And this blaze farm's not going to be super efficient yet. It's not going to be the best blaze farm ever yet. You can see as we get right here, we get close enough to actually start spawning the blazes. In which case, pretty soon it's going to get very, very loud in here. And then what I decided was I put this this thing right here. Ooh, that looks cool. How about that? Actually, maybe it looked good before. I don't know. We'll just leave it like that for now. And I don't have a lot in here yet, but that's because I haven't been using looting yet. So pretty soon the blazes will start dropping down. It takes them a minute to get here. They don't get here right away. They have to, like, build up a little bit, so pretty soon, hopefully, we'll get some dropping down. I think this farm is really, really cool. I think it looks really cool. I think the function of it is just fantastic. I love the idea of collecting them in minecarts and then crushing them with this piston thing right here. We can finally hear the blazes getting injured up there, and then they can fall down here, and we just whap at them with the sword. And I put mending on the sword so that the sword never breaks. We can always just leave it here, and whenever we need XP, we can come here. And this is a little bit faster of a method of getting XP than fishing, which is how we've been getting most of our XP thus far. We've been doing a lot of fishing, but this will help us get XP a lot faster. So, hope you guys are excited about that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Leave a like if you did enjoy the format of this episode. I was trying to change things up a little bit and just kind of jump around and show you guys when I actually had progressed instead of during the actual building process. So, let me know if this is something you guys enjoyed by leaving a like. Or a comment down below if you have any comment on the way that this kind of episode unfolded. As I mentioned, I'm still pretty new to YouTube, and so I'm still playing with format, with how I kind of want my channel to function and what the kind of form of my different episodes are. Oh, this is so cool to watch all the blazes collecting back there. And then getting picked up by the other minecarts and getting smushed on there. I am going to spend a whole bunch of time over here AFKing and killing blazes in order to get lots of XP, lots of blaze rods. This is great. I love this. This is absolutely fantastic. Soon we're going to be just rolling in blaze rods, which will be great because I want to start increasing our potion growing, our potion brewing operation by quite a bit. So that'd be pretty cool. And also, I think it's probably a good thing that we start gearing up with lots of XP and lots of, you know, potions and stuff, because it looks like there's a witch after us, and that's feeling pretty dangerous, actually. I'm not really sure what to think about all of that. Obviously, I'm going to do some thinking about what we can do to probably prepare ourselves for this witch who seems to think that, well, no, she's kind of right. She doesn't just seem to think it. We did kind of take her house and kill her. But in my defense, she's an evil witch, and I'm a good wizard. So, hopefully sometime soon we'll get the chance to smite her for good. That's the plan anyway. In the meantime, I encourage you all to continue being your beautiful selves. I plan to do a lot of AFKing over here, and I cannot wait to see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys later.